Dignitaries as guests today. Jamie Birchfield from State Representative Charlie Guerin's office. Lakeside Mayor Patrick Jacob. City of Lake Worth Mayor Walter Bowen. City Manager of Lake Worth Stacy Almond. Assistant City Manager Debbie Whitley. City Secretary Monica Solko. City Representative Kelly McDonald. And I believe that is it. Oh, and from Jay Nelson's office, Kenneth?
Nice.
No, okay. I don't know your last name. What is it?
McIntyre, but you did well.
Okay, there we go. All right, and so as you see, I don't know if everybody got one yet, but we do have a questionnaire that we were passing. We would like for you to have to answer some of these questions. So at this point in time, I'm going to hand it over to Sherry Watkins, she's our chair-elect for the board next year.
Thank you, Ashley. I would like to give some special thank yous to some well-deserved people. We've had restructuring, reorganization, and without Jeannie Turley, please stand up. Let's give her a big hand. She has helped us so much. Physically, she's helped us move the office, and her knowledge from the previous years, she's just such an asset to the chamber. And Ashley, stepping up to the plate during the move, we want to give a personal thank you to her too. And also the City of Lake Worth, we appreciate your support, and going forward, we want to be a good partner. PR, I like to always tell Walter like to be the PR arm for the city, so hopefully we'll maintain that. We will pass out the forms. Jeannie will do this, and oh yes.
Okay, mainly what's going to be on these forms is we have closed the physical building or office that the chamber was. Like I was telling the young ladies from the bank over here, we're going into a new world where everybody's on the internet, everything is changing. We want to try to figure out, we want your help to figure out how we keep our chamber moving forward and expanding to do what y'all want us to do as businesses to help you grow as well as ourselves. So these are just a few questionnaires. We want you to get up and talk today. We want to hear from you, because without your help, we're kind of stuck in the mud. And I'm not staying stuck in the mud, because I've been with this chamber since '03. Renee, I don't know how long you've been with the chamber. We've gone up and down with them, with many different
Iterations.
Directors, and we keep coming back, so we're two of the people that, if you've been with the chamber a long time, Walter can even justify that, we're not going anywhere. I'll go down fighting, because I really do appreciate the chamber, what the chamber has done for me, for my business. I know as well with Renee, Carol Ann has gotten business, Sherry, everybody that has been part of this has moved forward and gotten business. And Renee and I do the same thing, but my personality you might like, but somebody else might like Renee's personality better. That's how you have to look at being a chamber member. You're gonna get different people all over the place, and our different personalities are gonna draw different people to everyone. So we're gonna stay here. I'll pass these out, and Sherry's turn.
Well, I have a couple of announcements to make. One is that we will have a Christmas party.
Yes.
And yes, yay, Christmas. And it's going to be December the 4th It's on a Wednesday evening, 5:30 to 7:30-ish, and it's gonna be at my house. And we will send everybody a invitation, Evite, and the address. And just because it's at my house does not mean that you have to knock on the door to come in. We'll have the doors open and you come right in, and we're going to celebrate a new beginning and a new year. And look forward to seeing all of you, and please pass the word to your friends, chamber friends and business associates that want to look at the chamber. Oh yes, this is the after hours event, our mixer. And, but we're just changing the location. Instead of one of our businesses, we're just doing it at 4105 Circle Trail. And the lunch will be here next in January. In December. Okay, we are having a lunch in December. Okay, and I'd like to say the very first luncheon that I came to, a chamber luncheon, was in this room, and it was so packed. There were so many people here. I went, whoa! I want to be a part of this chamber. And then eventually we went to the multipurpose center. But I think this is good luck for us to start here again, because we did some really good work back then. So, all right, I will turn this over to Ashley now.
You open the floor to...
So at this time, we're going to open the floor. If you look over those questions, or if you have questions yourself, I'm going to have Jeannie come up here.
Well, I mean, you can do that.
Okay. So if you look at those and you have any questions, please ask, and we'll do our very best to answer what we can answer.
Are you at the office place?
Right now, the office per se is at my house. So I have internet access, so the best way to get a hold of anybody when it's chamber related right now is currently through email. I do have a phone number, but it's my personal number. So it's kind of and it was posted on the doors, you know, like when we had, if you couldn't get a hold of someone at the office because the door was closed. But as of right now, that is not on the doors anywhere. So if you do need my number and it is an emergency case, I will be happy to give that to you. But as of right now, the way to get a hold of anyone at the chamber is either through our board,
They can call.
or Jeannie's number, or through email.
My phone number is 817-793-3006, Jeannie Turley. Or you can also call Renee. Both of us, our phones are to our hip with the business that we do. Renee won't answer you on Sunday. I will. Renee won't. And Renee, what's your phone number?
237 9755. The area code is 817.
But until we get everything, it's all new to us. And since we're switching gears, that's why we have y'all here. That's why we wanted to have this type of meeting. It might be a couple meetings that we're still doing the same thing. We want your help. We want to grow strong. And without your help, we can't grow strong. Because I can't do it myself. Ashley can't do it herself, except for we did. Thank goodness, where is he at? Jacob came and helped us. Jacob came and helped us move.
I'm over here.
Oh, there you are. You're hiding behind Jamie. And it was a good thing I had a truck. I like my new truck. I can get a lot more stuff in my new truck than I can. But we've got everything moved. We're starting fresh. Anybody have any ideas that they'd like to throw out that they would like to see?
And also on the back, there's some blank area if you'd like to write anything there or have any ideas, if you don't want to stand up and give those ideas.
You got it.
I don't really have a question, but I did want to make a comment. So if you've been around here for very long, as Jeannie said, there's a, I think, there's a lot of us that have been a part of this chamber for a long time. I have received countless business from being a member of this chamber and have grown as a person in all kinds of other programs that this chamber brought to us. Leadership Northwest, which Jane runs today, I ran that organization for about 8 years, and it was a great benefit to me personally as well as for my business. It helped me get more business, but it also helped me grow as a person so that I was a better customer service representative, so that I could talk to my clients better and be better, more knowledgeable about what I do and what I can do to help them. So I say that to say that I think being a member of any chamber, whether it's this one or another one, is really important to your business. And if you've never spent some time with the chamber, you may not have realized those results yet. So you need to spend time with it. You're not gonna just show up for one lunch and you're gonna get business. You're gonna come again and again and again to all the events, and that's gonna help you grow your business. So I would recommend that you come. The two things I like best about our chamber in the past, and what I would like to see us especially move forward with, I think this chamber lunch is a great benefit to us. I think we need to work, because I saw us all come in today and get our food and kind of sit down and not talk. But I think we need to work on the networking aspect of this again, because I think that's the most important part of this. The other thing that we do that I think has always been important is the business after hours. And I like the business after hours because we go to the person's business. So even though we're going to Sherry's house, which I'm looking forward to, because if y'all don't know, she has a catering business and makes great food. Next month, I hope that we'll go to a business. So it might be the bank, or it might be a real estate office, or it might be whoever. But what I like about that is when you go to their business, you learn about how their business works. So for me, maybe I wouldn't have gone to the yogurt place. My mom loves the yogurt place. I'm not a big yogurt person, but I'm glad I got to go there because I figured out how it works. I didn't know, like you make your own yogurt thing there. I didn't know how all that works. To me, that just made me more comfortable. But the next time I go back there, I kind of already know what to do. And that's what I like about the business after hours. So I would say, to me, those are the two things that I think that we ought to just really move forward and be strong on those two things. And that will help us all network together better and help us learn to know each other better.
Before you sit down, you as well as I know of all the different things that the chamber is involved with. Would you list all the different, from Toastmasters on?
I don't know that I can list them all, but here's what we did over the past, 10 or 12 years. We started Leadership Northwest in combination with Saginaw and Azle Chamber at the time. Saginaw is no longer with us. So that was a big part, a huge organization that we started. If you're not a part of Leadership Northwest, you need to be. We started Toastmasters about 10 years ago. Actually, I think it'll be 10 years in January. Toastmasters is a great organization that helps you be a better speaker, helps you not be afraid to stand up and do this. And so it's a great organization. We started the Lions Club, the Northwest Tarrant Lions Club, as a result of the chamber. We just felt like we needed to do their service organization in our market area. We had Kiwanis back then, but they were fading out, and we just knew we needed something strong in the Lake Worth area. So if you don't know, Lake Worth, or the Northwest Tarrant Lions Club is the only service organization in our area that's really a strong organization. There's 7 in the area surrounding us, but the Lions Club is very strong here. I think that's the only ones I can come up with off the top of my head, but that's 3 really great organizations that came as a result of the Northwest Chamber originally.
And Jane is now the leadership organizer with everyone that's been through leadership
Bless you.
through our chamber. Please stand. So, okay. Those that are Toastmasters, please stand. My hands up. Those that are Lion Club members, please stand. I'm down.
Well, I am, but not.
It's still counts. Walk to us too.
So we get involved in a lot of different things. I can't believe only Renee and I want to talk today. Anybody like to make any comments, what they'd like to see, help us with, get involved with, have us start with? Greg? Greg Fox with Sun, Northwest Sun.
Yes, thank you. Hey, anytime you can advertise, right? We were also instrumental in putting together the Education Foundation for the school district. We encouraged several people in the community to do whatever they could that they had in their ability to do for their business to interface with the school district, in particular the high school. One individual decided that he wanted to take the top 15 students in the senior class, and he took them to University of North Texas and also down to Arlington, to the University of Texas, and show them what college life is really all about. And then every time one of those students was given a good grade for the year, he did 13 weeks of bringing about an individual movable sign out in front of the high school as you go down Boat Club. It's Judy Johnson did this in this group, and Billy Johnson did the other one. That didn't have to be his brother. And so the point was is they got all the students competed to get on the sign. When you start things like that, you would think that it would continue, but nobody picked up from his idea this past year. Why? The chamber wasn't involved. So that's one major thing that this school district has benefited from directly from the chamber.
Thank you. Anyone else like to make an announcement of sort? Carol Ann?
Well, it's just an idea I'd like to
Stand.
share. Well, I've been thinking about the sponsorships of the luncheons and how we might expand on that. We would, as it has been, you pay, what, $50 per luncheon to be able to advertise your business. Well, I would like to expand on that. How many people here would like to have 15 minutes to tell about what's going on in your business right now? And, you know, show and tell kind of a thing. It's just something that I think would be a good idea. That way, you know, we're kind of shy, basically. We're not going to go around to everybody at every table and say what we're up to, what we're doing, and what's going on with our business. But I would be interested in finding out about more of the people that are here. So
Write that on your form so we will have it.
put in the suggestion box.
Well, actually, we have discussed that in several of our meetings, letting everybody, when we have the luncheon stand, and we can do a little timer, because us Toastmasters have to do that to keep us on track. Standing up, introduce ourselves, tell us if you've got anything coming up, anything you'd like to throw out there for the members to come. So
Excellent
Carol Ann, would you
idea.
just go ahead and stand and tell us your business, and you got 1 minute after Steve talks?
No, at River Oaks, we used to stand up and say what a perfect customer would be. So everybody here knew how to help drive a customer to somebody else.
And what would your perfect customer be?
It could be somebody who's looking to host their birthday party, somebody who is looking to have like a wedding anniversary party in our big banquet room downstairs, or people who just like to have fun.
And actually, we had our last at the bowling alley, and it was a blast with Heather's Old School. And to see those kids bowl, I didn't bowl because I was worker bee, but it was a great event, and it's huge in there. We had all the lanes except for 4 that had been reserved prior to our event, which we were super excited about. And we will be back.
Awesome. Look forward to having you.
And his bowling alley is down,
It's right down at River Oaks and 199.
okay.
Cowtown Bowling House. What is it called now on the sign?
Cowtown Bowling House.
I thought there was something else on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
But I like the way you got the name out twice. Thank you.
Okay, real quick, we're gonna go around. I'd like you to introduce yourselves, tell us what you do, and we're starting new, fresh and everything. Carol Ann?
Okay. I'm Carolyn Webster. I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I have been for 8 years. Mary Kay is known worldwide. We are the #1 sellers in direct sales. So, and we guarantee our products. We're made right in the Dallas area. The products are satisfaction guaranteed. I would love to give y'all a complimentary facial. And we have some fantastic new products, and eye gels for those of us who get a little bags every now and then is awesome. The skincare is the best, and you would have me as your personal consultant, take care of your every need. I offer the chamber members a 20% discount on our products, so get with me after the meeting and we'll set up an appointment.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm in sales, I don't need a mic. I'm Terry Gilmore, I'm with Hardest Eagle Mountain. We specialize in assisted living and memory care services. And we will be going through a name change, so once that is announced, we'll be back to tell everybody what that new name is gonna be. But we have been in the community since 2016 and serving seniors. We have a passion for it, love it, and we wouldn't mind hosting senior events at our community because we do have the space. And we do have great food, so you guys are welcome to come. We'll coordinate something, breakfast or lunch.
I will vouch for the great food, because when y'all had your grand opening, it was amazing.
It was
Awesome.
awesome.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
So hope to see you guys there.
Thank you.
I guess I'll just say ditto. I'm Lee Patterson, I'm new to the area. I live in Mansfield, so I get to drive up through downtown or the express lane. Thank you for that. The last 4 years I worked in downtown and got to pay for part of that express lane. But I'm so glad to be here and learning this area. Just went behind the ears 90 days in, so be patient with me. But as Terry said, we'd love for y'all to come out, be a part of us in our really rebranding, not just a name change, but a rebranding and moving forward. So welcome all.
Thank you.
I'm Dean Payton. I'm Jane's fully trained husband. And don't worry about it. She is taking it easy on me. And I appreciate it. I like your suggestions. It's an outgrowth of meet your members, your other business people, your coffees, whatever you want to call them. Some people don't have something to say about that, though. I just toss that out. I'd open it to people who have something going on, like you said, in their business to talk about, because that's what's most valuable to us. I got so much value out of being a member of the chamber when I was a family practitioner in Arlington for 35 years. Well, we're still here, and we moved out here, and it's been good knowing who does what. So thanks.
I'm Bill Richardson. I have a tax practice, been helping people for almost 40 years. Holiday season's coming up. You should be able to figure out a way to make some of your travel at least partially tax deductible as a business. If you want to talk about it, talk to me.
Thank you.
My name is Chris Beatty, and I'm with Workout Anytime, which is a gym up the road on Boat Club. We're a gym and fitness center again, and that's how we can change your life. We have multiple things that come up.
$0 for enrollment right now, thank you.
Yes.
And I'm Marcus Foote, shareholder. What we do is provide affordable access to the legal system and identity theft protection. I hope that the chamber will be able to keep chugging along. It's too valuable to let it go.
Thank you. Frank?
Teresa Riley with the Celtic Liquor Store, Family Liquor Store, Frankie Pay, here with me. So we're on Gold Club Road, so we welcome everybody and more than just liquor. Friendly faces.
Teresa, you also have a location on the lake.
Oh yeah, I do.
Also, I would like to thank Celtic Liquor for always showing up to for donations. Every time we go to you to ask you to donate liquor, you're always there. Never ever have you ever said no, and we certainly appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, now announce what else you have.
Similar to an Airbnb, it's VRBO, and Lake Worth, so water entry treat, so people normally will book the weekends. So we've got families that come in, book the weekends, going up to Hidden Oaks, our different wedding venues. And so, VRBO, water entry treat.
Pat?
It's your turn.
I'm the mayor of Lakeside. That's about all I can really tell you. Everybody knows where Lakeside is. It's gonna be under construction with the road next year. That's about staring it up, lights off, on down. And I think they're actually coming into Lake Worth this time. They're gonna get a new bridge across the lake. That's about what I can tell you.
I'm still Kenneth McIntyre. Yeah. You asked your member so graciously. I'm with Senator Jane Nelson's office, and happy to be here. Hope to see you keep going.
Thank you.
Jamie Birchfield with Charlie Heron's office. For those of you who are aware that we've been homeless since March, construction on the office is set to be complete in the middle of December. So come January, you can visit us across the street on the 3rd floor of the Suffolk County Courthouse. And we're here to support the chamber however we can.
I guess everybody knows me. Everybody says that I'm over the dirt. I'm not only over the dirt, I'm really in minutes. So. But I grew up here in Lake Worth. Most of it. We didn't have Dairy Queen. We didn't go to work for Dairy Queen. We had a lot of beer joints, but growing up kids, we didn't think anything about it. But anyway, over the years, the progress with the development we've had, and the businesses that have come in, we're still kind of a hot spot. I'm retired, so I don't really have a job other than just, I try to represent the city in the chamber functions and the Lions Club to let these organizations know you're good, to support all of us. We try to do everything we can legally, by law, we have to obey the law. Because I don't want to go to jail, and I don't think the city manager does either. I've heard the food's not very good there, so I don't think. But we will support.
We don't look good in orange.
No, she said we don't look good in orange. We want to support the organizations, but, and please don't take this wrong, I'm kind of disappointed there wasn't more people here today. I know you got the word out as much as you could, the emails. I think there should have been more people here today. Just my opinion. They want the chamber, and I want the chamber. I always have. I don't know why they're not here. But they're not, so doesn't mean we're not going to quit trying, because I'm willing to help anyway.
Well, they might be at the multi-purpose center here, because they didn't read during hours.
I'm sorry?
I said they might be at the multi-purpose center since they didn't read there.
Oh, if they didn't read it, yeah, they might be there. So, and, the city, the chamber doesn't pay for them to use some multi-purpose center or anything. We do what we can anyway. But anyway, that's, I'm proud of the city, I'm proud of the organization we have. We just need to get more people involved. Why aren't there more people involved? Like the Jeannie and I talked about involving tournament for Heather's old school. And I don't know about y'all, but I admire that lady for what she does. She has a passion for that. If there were some chamber board members that we didn't show up to help with that. To me, the chamber, some of the people need to take a more active role in the chamber function. That's all I know. Oh, the scavenger hunt. Every year, the city does a scavenger hunt. It's on our website. Go look at it. Spring Creek is part of it. How many of you know anything about the scavenger hunt? Seen it on Facebook? Go look at it because it's a neat deal. It was a real big success last year. And it's on our website. It's on our Facebook page. Go look at it and encourage people. You participate. All of them participate. Get other people to do it too. It's a neat little scavenger hunt, and I think a lot of people have fun. But everything.
Thank you.
No, we resonate what the mayor says.
Let's go in the back. Yeah, you're all in the back.
My name is Rosanna Briscoe. I'm here representing Riverside and New Hair. So
We are a community that we take care of our residents from the start of their illness and progress all the way to end of life. That's what we specialize in, and that's all that we do. And so, if you have any loved ones that are experiencing rehab issues, or if you just want to come by and tour our community, our doors are open to you. I would love to have you come in and visit and see how we do what we do to take care of our residents. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Debbie McClung, and I'm with Printing on Paper, and we help you with any of your printing needs, from business cards to banners and anything in between. We also do t-shirts, so anything that you need help with printing wise, give us a call. Debbie with Printing on Paper.
My name is Nicole Vallejo. I'm the branch manager at Woodforest National Bank here at the Lake Worth Walmart. This is my assistant manager, Ashley Torres. We are a bank that was established in 1980s in the Woodlands. Some people see us, they think we're a small bank. We only do certain things, but we're a full service bank, from business accounts to checking accounts to savings accounts to IRA accounts. We are open 7 days a week, so for small business owners, that's a plus. We're there Monday through Friday from 9 to 7, Saturday from 9 to 4, and Sunday from 12 to 4. We too pride ourselves on helping our community and giving back to our community. So a lot of our branch managers, including myself, we are held accountable for being part of the board and committee. And right now I am currently active in searching for one, so if you know of one and you know a board member, please get with me.
We do.
Yeah,
We've got a ton of committees for you.
Awesome. I will give my cards in. Anything we can do to help support you guys, you know where to find us. You'll have our contact information. And like I said, we do have small business customers, so at the next luncheon, let us know ahead of time, and we can tell our small business customers to come in with us. We help bring them.
Great.
So we support the Lake Worth community as well.
Thank you.
All right.
So, my name is Andy Levingston, and I'm with Signs by Tomorrow, and we do signs of all kinds, from business cards all the way up to billboards and everything in between. But, as I look around this room today, I'm not seeing too many younger people, not to take a stab at anybody, but it seems like our recruitment of the younger generation isn't going very well. So, I'll take it upon myself to help with that, and try to help this move forward and chug along. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jane Payton. I'm the other half of that guy over there, and I'm sorry. Anything he says is not me. But I'm with Leadership Northwest. We lived in Glen Prairie for 25 years before we did the leadership program. We found out more about Glen Prairie in that 1 year than we had in the whole 25 we lived there. So when we moved out here, we said, we are not going to wait. So we signed up right away for leadership, and we've been with it ever since. And several of you'll remember Brandon, but after leadership, he said, if you like coming to lunch, you got to join the chamber. So it's like, that's how we got here, and we're not leaving.
I think I've already said I'm Renee Kohler, but I am a real estate agent in real life. And I have been a real estate agent in this area since 1986. So if you know someone that needs a real estate agent for whatever reason, I've handled everything from commercial to residential, and I do lots of investment property stuff. So if you know someone that's interested in any of that, I would love to help them, guide them, put them in the right direction for whatever they're looking for. But in regards to what we're doing here, this month, or actually December 3rd, we're having the Debbie Walker Memorial Scholarship Foundation fundraiser at the Keller Williams office on Boat Club Road. If you would like to be a vendor, we need some more banks. If you'd like to be a vendor, printing on paper would be a good choice. Celtic Liquor, I hope you're coming. You said you were, but you haven't signed up yet. So I just want to let y'all know that's a fundraiser where we're going to give a scholarship to a deserving student, and we're going to give away 2 $5,000 scholarships at the end of this year. And the way you get that scholarship is by writing an essay, and we have a team of people that will go through those essays to choose the most deserving student. Those students can use that money for a traditional college, or they can go to a trade school, either one. There are no limitations on what type of school they use that money for. So if any of you knew Debbie Walker, she was an amazing real estate agent that passed away way too young. And today her father-in-law passed away. So we are in sadness for the Walker family again, but we would love to raise funds to help memorialize their whole family, and we would love for y'all to come December 3rd.
great time to do early Christmas shopping there, by the way. You're not getting out of it.
Am I gonna get out of it? Oh, come on. I'm Judy Ralston, actually I'm her, and I'm retired from the school district, from the Fort Worth School District. And I'm in the Lions Club, and I'm a member of the Chamber, and I've been for several years. And it's a great organization, everybody needs to join.
And the Historical Society.
Okay, and I'm in the Historical Society also, and I work at the museum. If anybody doesn't know where the museum is, it's on Charbonne.
Multi-purpose.
And somebody please
Please make sure you make noise going in there though, because Walter and Judy are the ones that sit in there on Fridays and stuff, that nobody comes in there, so they might be napping.
I'm always working on her stuff.
Greg?
Retired chamber director. Did that since 2014. Loved it. Retired, as you said. Since then, still on the founding group that founded the Education Foundation. Had a great casino night this year. We're at $20,000. We're going to give back out to the community via the teachers' grants. Let's see, number 2. I have been the president of the organization's called CLASP. It stands for Cowtown Loves Animal Shelter Pets. Been with them for 16 years. This is the first time I get to be president. We've made some real major changes and gone way social media. Attended Best Friends, and if you don't know what Best Friends is, it's a nationwide animal organization that, let's just say, campaigns for no kill. If you have ever been to a shelter, you will probably never see the same people twice, because people go to work there because they love animals. But what they end up doing, which is what Fort Worth did, they put down 15,000 animals the year we did a study at an average cost of $100 per animal, from pickup to euthanization. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but we are changing that. Our Fort Worth shelter is 86% out the door and sold to people who go to I'll get it in a minute. PetSmart, thank you. And we worked with PetSmart charity about 4 years ago, and convinced them that they knocked a band field out of one of their facilities on the south side and put in an adoption center, if you will. And then they turned back 60% of the sale back to the city's program. City loves it, we love it, people we tell about it love it, and I'm proud to have been part of it. The other thing is, the wife and I, I retired a year and 7 or 8 months ago, 10 months ago. But she retired right away from January sometime, after 38 years at General Dynamics in Lockheed, and I have never thought that my life would change so much. We've gone from one end of the house to the other and had a living estate sale and you name it. Now we're doing our hobby, which is we're rock hounds. We go all over multiple states looking for gemstones, gold, all kinds of things. Anyway, that's me. Bye.
Your turn.
Oh,
you're up.
I forgot. Sherry Watkins, Traveling Bistro. I cater special events. Sort of retired from it lately because I have been busy doing things with the chamber, just various charities and that sort of thing. But I still, cooking is a passion, and Toastmasters, I love my time at Toastmasters. And so anyway, that's me, and please remember to come to our mixer after hours, December the 4th, Wednesdays, 5:30 to 7:30-ish.
Thank you.
hired myself as cake decorating on the side. I have a co-partner, well, she's not my co-partner, but I know a long time ago, Miss Kelly McDonald used to do cakes as well. It gets kind of tiring because most of the time you're doing it overnight. So that's something maybe y'all didn't know about me. And currently right now, this is what I'm doing part-time background, as you know, but I've just been hired with a new company here in Lake Worth, so my face will still be around here more than just popping in to lunches and other events. So just look for me. I'll be up on the hill somewhere.
And of course, I'm Jeannie Turley with Century 21 Judge Pike. I've lived in the area since 1998, not going anywhere. My husband would like to go someplace else, being.
Let him go.
He wants speed bumps on our street, Mr. Mayor, that won't let us have any when the racetrack is coming down my street.
That would be me and Mark.
Especially Marquez, Renee, or I'm many times in my driveway as they're as they go by. But I am glad we had a great turnout. Hopefully we will outgrow this place again and end up back at the city multi-purpose center. Because literally the last time we were here, we had over 55 members in this little space for our luncheon. And we appreciate all your ideas if you would put them on that sheet and hand them in. And I guess we only have 2 door prizes to draw today.
Did
Because I
anybody
even forgot mine.
forget to put a card in here?
I didn't know. Thank you.
She doesn't have any money. For our first door prize, from Leadership Northwest, Jane Payton. This is to put whatever you want. Mine, yours, turkey.
You know, I should be a teacher. I love
Bill. You won. You have to say Bill. Yeah. Mary Kay.
Okay, that is a satin hands, hand-free, unscented, complimentary facial and $25 gift.
Thank you so much. Oh, we have one more. $275 worth of. So this is a $275 value for a 300 by 250 megapixel advertisement with Sun Media. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Printing on paper.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Oh, we have questions in the back room.
Oh, yes.
The guy that likes to talk a lot is.
Would you like a microphone?
Either way, I can talk about it. So the 2 questions to, I guess, the whole team here. First one, and I don't know if it's possible, but my family and I have been a part of the chamber with the business for almost a year. And honestly, my mind gets lost in all the things that goes on. So I was wondering if it would be possible to send like what we've done as a chamber the last year. What events we've done, maybe it's 12, 15, whatever the number is. But for me to, as I'm looking at the questions to give effective feedback, I need to know what we've done. I need to know where we've come from. And I know some of those stories because you guys have shared some. But that's the first thing, is what have we done in the last year? event-wise or been involved in. Secondly, I have bad handwriting, so I'll put it that way, but is it possible to email these questions? So as
Yes, of course.
Mr. Bowen, or you, Walter Bowen, had said, we don't have that many people here today, sadly. And so for whatever reason, they didn't make it, were busy, whatever the case is, but to catch those people, send them an email and say, hey, notice you weren't able to make it, here's questions, we just wanted your feedback, take 5 minutes.
Great
Those are
idea.
two questions.
And so, you know, Ashley is staying with the chamber. She works for us 8 hours a week. We hope that, you know, we might be able to do more, but she is gonna still be with us. And like I said, you can either get a hold of Renee, myself, Sherry has a full-time job. That's why it's kind of easy for us to be a contact person, because we can respond. We don't have, except for our husbands, looking over our shoulder, but, and we just ignore them anyway, but we will, that's a great idea. But we'll put on there, if y'all want to put on what we helped you in any event, like the Lions Club, the Walker, the Cindy's, the ribbon cuttings, if you would also send, instead, if you don't want to put it, write it down on paper to help us as well. Because like I said, we're open to ideas. We want us to get back to having this place packed and back over there. Anybody else? Nope, only one quiet person.
So during our scavenger hunt, we are looking to get some donations. So the scavenger hunt just advertises for Shop Fest here and keep it in Lake Worth. So if anybody wants to donate an item for our scavenger hunt basket along with your business card, please see me. I'd be happy to take those. Again, you want to donate them. It's just, there's going to be a big event. What is it, December 4th? 21st. The 21st, and it's going to be at Walmart. The branch is going to be out there. And people that participate in the scavenger hunt will be able to win one of the baskets. So if anybody wants to donate an item to go towards the basket, I'll be happy to.
Monica, would you explain more in detail about this scavenger hunt?
So we started doing the scavenger hunt, just again, we're trying to promote businesses in Lake Worth. Before it was just Shop Fest, and it was, you know, come out and shop during the holiday season. So we thought it would be fun for kids and families to get involved. I know Heather's Old School came out, all her kids participated in the scavenger hunt, and you just need to take, either you check in or take pictures, you do the hashtag, and you do 11 of the 20 items that are there. Again, Spring Creek is one of them. We just put out there, take a picture of their sign, or take a picture with the firemen, take a picture with the police, take a picture of Sonic. There's just different things for you to do in the scavenger hunt. Hashtag those. If you do 11 of them, you get entered in to win a prize, which is the scavenger hunt basket. So if y'all like to donate an item with your business card, I'd be happy to take those and include them in our basket.
Is it too late to be part of business, being part of it?
Yeah, we've already turned in the list. But yeah, next year, if you're interested in being put on the list to do something, I'd be happy to take that as well.
Okay. Anyone else? I guess we're adjourned. And I did put some of these seeds that Ashley had on it.
Well, yesterday I went on an appointment and
I
trying to get something out there, we're trying to get
Yeah.